So let's do a group pick a message, okay? 1, 2, or 3, and I'm going to use my own oracle deck here. Well, that'll be 1. Drop it into the comments. This will be 2, 3. If you pick number 1, the card that you have is by the book. So if you're currently awaiting some kind of legal resolution, this could definitely indicate that. Okay, this could definitely indicate like justice being served, equality coming to pass, fairness, balance, things coming into perspective, everything being by the book. If you're somebody who's on this broadcast wondering if something's awry or if you have to worry, this by the book card tells me that everything is the status quo, that things are up to par, that things are up to standard regulation by the law, by the rule. Okay, and it's also an encouragement for you to do the same, whatever that is in your life. Okay, so if you're thinking about bending the rules or breaking the rules, there could be a chance you may get caught. If you're thinking about, even if you don't get caught, Spirit wants me to say this: when you bend a rule or tell a little white lie, your soul inside feels it. So if you choose number 1, I do say this: make sure that you're following all the rules, dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's, maybe even checking your bank account to make sure that you're not getting duped or duped out of some kind of money, double charged, this or that. That's what I see here for anyone who chose number 1. Okay, that's what I have for you. If you pick number 2, if you pick number 2, the card here is best friend. Best friend. And best friend is definitely about trustworthiness, loyalty. I do say that you can tell a lot about a person by the friends or the company that they keep. Okay? So this Spirit wants me to tell you that being the kind of friend that you want to have is the way you want to play the energetic game. Okay, so not divulging secrets, not only looking out for number 1. I don't feel like you are. I feel like you're just naturally a good person, so you don't understand that there is a whole other option. And Spirit is saying, look at you. You are a good person, a trustworthy individual. You are kind to people. That is not something that is found everywhere. Spirit wants you to take a look at yourself and recognize all the loving qualities that you have. Recognize that you're dependable, you're honest, you're playful, you're fun, you're smart, you're funny. You have all of these beautiful qualities within yourself that are so valuable in a person. Not everybody is a person of integrity. And Spirit wants me to remind you of this if you were drawn to number 2. If you chose number 3 like I did, oh snaps, I just said this earlier. Survival mode. If you pick number 3, survival mode is the card here. Okay, so survival mode can indicate basic needs getting met. Again, this draws me into Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I don't know if you've ever seen the pyramid, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, the theory behind Maslow's hierarchy of needs is that we have minimum basic needs that we as people need to meet before we can graduate up to the next level of needs, working our way up this ladder to self-actualization. Okay, so the first one is like food, water, shelter, clothing, that kind of thing. Before we can even raise ourselves up and out of that, we got to make sure we're met on that. Okay, so if you pick number 3, I feel like you're kind of back to the basics, okay? Making sure that your bills are paid on time, making sure that you've got enough food for dinner this week, okay? Really coming back to the grindstone. What Spirit wants me to tell you on this is you're not being punished. This is not forever. You may feel like you're in a bit of an urgent panic survival mode because you've had periods before in your life where things were more relaxed, and now you're a little more on edge and on point, maybe even on budget about things, but this too shall pass. Spirit is saying that once again, you're becoming more resourceful during this time period, but also it helps you. They're saying you're paving the way to your future with gratitude. You're realizing what really matters to you, and you're placing your focus where it matters the most. You're learning to prioritize not only your resources, but your attention and your focus to really hone in your intentions your actions, and where you're moving on your path. When we kind of find ourselves back at ground zero, oh snaps, I'm back to, the basics here, taking care of my minimum basic needs. I can't think about, extended stuff. I'm not thinking about next year's vacation. I'm not thinking about Christmas presents. I'm trying to pay my rent this month. You know what I mean? This is what I feel from this card. I am back to the basics. This could be you learning yourself after years of not knowing who you were. After years of believing that you were everything that everyone ever thought you were. And now opening your eyes and going, wait a minute, I'm an adult and this is my life and I don't agree with any of those things. I feel this if you were drawn to number 3. So the great thing about survival mode when you're starting from the ground up is that you get to pick and choose. And you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. You're starting from the seasoned wisdom that you now have because of the life experiences that you've been through. And you know what's important now. You know what's important now and what you want to keep with you, how you want to invest in the long-term goals of your future. Spirit says you will get there. Now's about carving out your intention and focusing on the steps each day. There you go. That is what I have for you, big number 3. And if you guys did want to connect with me, I do have 15-minute sessions, 30-minute sessions, 1-hour sessions, tarot videos for order. And with the tarot videos, you don't even have to show up for a session. You pick your spread, I do your video, I send it to your email privately, unlisted, and you can watch it at your leisure time and time again. Nobody sees it but you. So if you are interested in connecting with me, I do appreciate all of you guys so, so very much. And until the next one, I send everybody so much love and so many blessings. Good night, friends.